Hey, what's going on, Heights Church? Pastor Bronson here, and I'm so excited about today's Devo. And we're going to continue in our thread, Because Jesus is My Shepherd. And today we're going to focus on, Because He's My Shepherd, I live a full life. If you have your Bibles, go ahead and open it up to Psalms 23. I'm going to be reading out of the Passion Translation today, so join with me. Verse 1, The Lord is my best friend and my shepherd. I'm going to stop right there. Oftentimes, our full life is being lived when we're doing it with our best friend. I want to ask you to take a moment and think about who your best friend is. One of the things about my best friend is that we can actually be doing nothing and still have a good time. We still live life to the fullest. Because Jesus is my shepherd, I live a full life. Let's continue on. The Lord is my best friend and my shepherd. I always have more than enough. He offers a resting place for me in His luxurious love. His tracks take me to an oasis of peace, the quiet brook of bliss. That's where He restores and revives my life. He opens before me pathways to God's pleasure and leads me along in His footsteps of righteousness, so that I can bring honor to His name. Lord, even when your path takes me through the valley of deepest darkness, fear will never conquer me, for you already have. You remain close to me and lead me through it all the way. Your authority is my strength and my peace. Your comfort, the comfort of your love, takes away my fear. I'll never be lonely, for you are near. You become my delicious feast, even when my enemies dare to fight. You anoint me with the fragrance of your Holy Spirit. So why would I fear the future? For your goodness and love pursue me all the days of my life. Then afterward, when my life is through, I'll return to your glorious presence to be with you forever. One thing I want to point out here is this is a huge perspective change on our daily living. I love this part where we can realize through this passage that we have enough. Our old perspective would look like this. I need to get the newest, the coolest, the best thing because it'll change my life. I can't lie to you. The same thing used to happen to me with iPhones. I had to have the best one that was out at that moment because I thought it would change my life. But with this new perspective, because of Psalms 23, and because Jesus is my shepherd, I live a full life. I actually realize I don't need all those things to live a full life because I have more than enough, as it points out in this passage. And in verse 4, it says, Lord, even when your path takes me through the valley of the deepest darkness, fear will never conquer me, for you already have. Our old perspective would be, today has really, really sucked, and it feels like that's all it's going to ever be. Time after time again, this is tough, and it's never going to change. Almost like a victim mentality. But our new perspective would be, man, this has been a journey and I've learned so much. Even though times were difficult, I know that there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel because God is near. And then in verse 6, it really helps our perspective again. It says, so why should I fear the future? Our old perspective is this. I am so unprepared for whatever is next. But our new perspective in this time, because Jesus is my shepherd, I live a full life. Our new perspective would say this. I have learned all that I possibly can in order to prepare me for what is next. I'm not afraid. I'm confident. I know I have done everything I possibly can because I have lived a full life. Jesus is my shepherd. Because of that, I live a full life. This has been a great time today. Thank you so much for taking a moment and checking this clip out. And I look forward to the next time we see each other again.